Hey guys, welcome to my video. My name is Trey, and today what I want to talk about was how can you be a full-time student and work a full-time job? You know, you see a lot of successful pre-meds, or really a lot of people in the academic space balance a whole lot of different activities, objectives, a lot of different things going on at the same time, whether it's volunteering and still maintain high quality grades and still maintain competitiveness for medical school. And so it's kind of what I want to dive into and really talk about exactly how these people are doing this. And so really, you know, a lot of people avoid the fundamentals, which is schedules. So schedules is one of the most beneficial ways to balance multiple different activities going on at the same time. It's tremendously underrated and it's really overseen by a lot of different students, especially if all you have to do is worry about is academics and schoolwork. So really until you're put in that position where you have to balance multiple different things like me, then you truly start to see that, oh, like I have to be more efficient with my time, stuff like that. And so the number one way to really do that is by schedules. So shocker, right? So yeah, schedules is a way to really balance, you know, a lot of different things going at the same time. There's a lot of different schedules out there. A lot of people have different methods to how they come up with their schedules or their daily tasks and so forth. So recently what I started using and which was shown tremendous improvements in my productivity is Notion. So in my last video I talked about how Notion really helped me pretty much jump me 2 letter grades from C's to A's in a matter of a couple of semesters. And so I highly recommend Notion. And I'm right here. I wanted to show you a little bit about, you know, how I'm actually using it for my like MCAT prep as I'm getting ready and so forth when I get ready to go into my spring semester. So what you guys are looking at here is basically Notion, and I named my Notion single source of truth. And so what you have in here, and this is the iOS version. There is a desktop version that looks slightly different, but it's pretty much the same layout. So I downloaded a template from Thomas Frank, who invested a lot of his time to create different templates for Notion. One for studying, one for projects, one for task management, which is what one of the templates I downloaded, which was really helpful. I'll link his template in the description below. So right here, I just get kind of a general overview. So right here, you can see where you basically have inbox. So inbox is where you can, anything that comes to your mind, anything that you're thinking of or a task that you have to get done or whatever, you can go ahead and create a new task basically. And, you know, let's write this in there, task. And essentially what it is it's a task that you can literally set either today or you can set it in the future, accordingly to like whatever your, you know, what time or due date you have scheduled out. And so I can set it, so I can go and back out right here and I'll go down. And right here is usually where I like to set my dates to. So I'll go ahead and set it for tomorrow on December 30th. Hit done. And the blue, I think Thomas Frank did a really good job at kind of layering out different intervals or different priorities. Like as you can see, if I scroll all the way to the right, you can see these are high priorities, but you can also have I can change this to a medium or a low. So it's all depending on how you want to prioritize your different tasks that you have scheduled for that day. And I had it set for tomorrow. So so you can look at today. So if you look to the left right here, you can see you have inbox. So whenever you set a task for a particular time frame, it will adjust accordingly. So I can hit for today. And you can see that I have quite a few stuff already due today, MCAT related stuff, or due stuff that was due prior till, because I'm still readjusting my schedule. But as you can see, I have my workout in. I have different times and modules that I want to get through in terms of MCAT related things, which I can go more in depth to in another later video. And so as you see Anki, different things like that. And so you have tomorrow, which is where I did the test task at, and you can see it right there. So red meaning it's overdue, green means it's due today, and blue means it's due sometime in the future. And tomorrow, or in the future, tomorrow, you can see the test task I will have due. And so whenever you're done with the tasks that day, you can literally hit the checkbox and it will disappear. And so, and then you have the next 7 days right here where it kind of goes, you kind of get a broad overview until what, kind of looking at the calendar version, and you kind of get a global view of when everything is due in the future or coming up. And it kind of gives you a good glance into what, like I said, things that are coming up, which is really, really helpful. Yeah, so I'm not going to go too much in depth of this, but you can literally, Thomas Frank does a great job at showing videos on how to actually utilize this to its fullest. So I'll link that video below as well in the description. And so, yeah, so I highly recommend Notion, highly recommend it for different task management things, so that you don't have to literally keep it all in your head. You can literally just lay it out into an app. And again, it syncs between all devices. So as long as you got the same account and you have your phone, your desktop, or your iPad, it literally will sync across all devices. So, I mean, you can do a lot with this. You can put your class schedule in here. You can do so much. Really, the sky's the limit when it comes to Notion. That's why I highly recommend it. Again, I'm just using it for task management type of things. Maybe I'll use it for doing projects like for video editing, stuff like that, as I get more and more advanced. But again, you can use it for a lot of different things. But again, I'm just using it for, as of now, just for like daily tasks. So yeah. So really, the earlier you start to use, schedules, the more beneficial you're going to be in the long run when it comes towards being more productive, really taking control of your life the way you want to, and just really being more efficient. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, that will really help me out in creating new content. The next video I'm looking at uploading is really the different jobs you can do as a pre-med to not only prepare you for medical school, but to also make sure that you're achieving academic success. So I'll talk a little bit about what I did and the different jobs that I have done to help prepare me for medical school, but to also help make sure that I wasn't overdoing myself with my academic course load. All right, thank you guys, and good luck with your studies.